Oh wow, Curse of the Lost. This is a big floor. Okay, so the Curse of the Lost, essentially it just increases the size of the floor that you're on. It's one of those curses that what it does is it essentially makes it so we are on the Catacombs 2, but it's going to increase our size tier to whatever the next size tier is. So we have a very large floor that we have here, which can be good, especially if you were, say, Isaac, and you were, really trying to exploit the D6. But you would have a lot of opportunities to do that. But also, we see that since we have the map, we now can see the whole floor. So that's really nice. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to start out going to the right, and we're going to just kind of look around for our item room. It could be off in that direction, but you see we have like 4 major branches here. So it's really a crapshoot. But let's keep going. Okay, what have we got? Okay, let's get this Grandpa Flies. Oh boy, that was a close one. Alright, we see Blue Baby's actually putting in some work. Little Blue Baby Soul, not bad. I always hate the mechanics of trying to get these, but I'm going to go for it. Okay, if you go diagonally, you can generally make it through these spikes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's try again. And go! Alright, we got it. Look at that, pro. And if we get more keys, maybe we'll try and open that chest. I don't like opening chests around spikes, you know? Okay, these guys, when we kill them, they'll explode into other baddies. If you blow them up over... Oh, that sucked. Wasn't much I could do there. Got sandwiched. If you blow them up over gaps, then they won't actually drop bad guys. So that's kind of cool. We have a bomb now, so we can get into our secret room, which I think we're going to just go ahead and do. Might as well. Oh, if we do the trick, we might be able to shoot this chest out of the spike zone as well. So let's do the trick. Hopefully I didn't put that bomb too far away. Alright, so now that's out of the spike zone, it's a little bit less terrifying. More money. Okay, we could really use this portable slot if we can figure out where a super secret room is, although that's going to be very difficult on a floor so large as this. Although if we look at all of our spots, there really aren't too many areas, especially once we've fully fleshed out which rooms are which, where the super secret room could be. So we'll see. We will see. Okay, keep on moving. Alright, so here is our shop. Okay, spiders. I hate you guys. Hate. Hate's a strong word, but it applies. Okay. Room cleared. Didn't drop anything for me. Do we want shop items, or do we want our item room? We'll go for shop. If it's greed, then that sucks. It's greed. Oh, it's super greed. Wonderful. So, yeah, sometimes this can happen. Greed will show up instead of your shop that you want. Not fun, because especially when it's super greed like this and you only have a half of a heart, it can be really, really frustrating. And you can see... Man, yeah, see, I don't even know if I really want to go back in there. As you can see, great, wonderful. Our Cuban meat that last time really put in some work. But yeah, so we're not doing great here, and that's because we have so few hits. And Greed has a really high shot speed, and so his hits are more likely to get to you simply because you have a lot less reaction time to take them out. And those, what they're called, keepers, I believe, the Greed heads. The little guys that he has. Okay, and he dropped the quarter. So let me pull up specifically what it says. I'm pretty sure all it does is it gives you 25 cents. But yeah, and it's not a special item. And yeah, you know, money. Okay, yeah, we could really use this portable slot now. Let's actually see if we can't get something out of it. Oh, and you saw that black fly there. That's a way that you can actually exploit bosses. You can spawn a black fly. Alright, some bombs. Okay. See, this portable slot wasn't a terrible idea. More bombs. Give me a key. Soul hearts. Yes, more of those. Okay. Still haven't become Guppy, which sucks. Getting money back. Pills. Alright, remember? Cane, pills are always good. What do we got? Friends till the end? Not bad. I'm cool with that. Got a bomb. We're gonna do this for a little while, maybe we'll take it down to like 20 coins, because we're not going to get too many more opportunities for shops. Oh, another soul heart. That's awesome. And, alright, keys. So if we're not going to get too many more options for shops, and we probably won't get too many more opportunities for judgments, you don't need to hold on to a lot. So 25 is probably more than enough money right now. And now we have plenty of keys, plenty of bombs. This is wonderful. Alright, let's keep going to the right now. More money. Okay, well, if we suspected that there was a secret room around here, we could, try and get our way into there, but I don't think it's necessary at the moment. Then again, we do have a lot of bombs. Okay, we've got our boss here. I think... Let's go ahead and find out who it is. I think we can probably take whatever they're going to throw at us right now. Peep, not bad. I really don't like Peep, but it's better than the bloat, which I don't think we could face on these floors. But essentially, Peep's major thing is he gets those little peeper eyes that'll like bounce around. He also will create essentially a lemon mishap around himself. Oh, and he does that bounce. Oh, that was bad. That was bad on my part. That was like Prometheus, running away from the thing, just like, oh hey, oh my god, what am I doing? This is why you don't talk while playing video games, because you make mistakes. And I've lost my wonderful soul hearts that I was so excited about just moments ago. Oh, Peeper Eye, I hate you. Oh, Peep, I hate you. Okay. Come on. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? I think we have to fight him again, but the item actually dropped, so that might have actually been an exploit. But that sucks. Okay, Peep, let's try again. Yeah, you see the item dropped. Insane. And I actually could just bounce out if I wanted to, but hell, I mean, getting a second... Are you kidding? I didn't even mean to pick that up. Getting a second item out of this wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Both of his eyes are already out, which I don't love, considering he's only halfway down his health. Peep, you're a jerk. No one likes you, Peep. Don't hit me, Peep. Why you gotta be so mean? Why you gotta be so mean? Okay. Let's not be dumb. I think I was dumb at the beginning when I said, hey, let's go ahead and get a bunch of guppy items. Let's see if we can't spawn ourselves a heart. Spawn me a heart. Friends till the end? Sure, why not? Spawn me a heart. Soul heart, I'll take it. Okay. So this portable slot is... Jeez, I'm taking bad Peep damage. Is something that you should never say out loud. People will be confused. Alright. Well, we're finally going to get some more health, which, as you guys can see, my skill set says this guy needs it. And let's go back and explore the rest of this floor. Whew. Alright, we're back up. We have 21 coins. We've got 6 bombs. We got 4 keys. I may use a bomb to get these. 6 coins is a pretty good set. I think that's worth a bomb. And let's keep going and exploring out to the edges. We would like to find our item room. That'd be nice. With 4 keys, I'm okay opening this. Well, you win some, you lose some. Key for a heart. Not the greatest turnover on the investment there. Hey buddy, you gonna open that up? Yeah, see, so that's a trick that you could do if you didn't have bombs. We had already opened our way in, so we don't really need to go back into that secret room. But always something you can do. Another bomb, alright. Let's keep on moving. Oh, and then I didn't even talk about it because I was in the middle of the fight. We picked up the belt earlier. Increases your speed, which, we took the small rock earlier. So that's not bad. Let's look it up. It shouldn't be a special item, but again, like I said, I want to be extra certain on these kinds of things because these are, I don't even know them all, and it's really hard to learn these types of things. But no, it's not special, just increases your speed. A lot of people won't take it, but that's mostly because speed seems to be more of a preferential kind of thing in how you play Isaac. So you get used to a certain speed, and that's the speed that you like. You kind of try and stick with that as long as you can. So I'm cool with a little bit faster speed with Cain, especially since we did pick up the small rocks. We're just kind of equalizing out that loss that we took earlier. Okay, we do have an arcade on this floor, which we'll probably take advantage of. And let's see what our item is. Ghost Baby. I like Ghost Baby. He's familiar. Since we have Blue Baby's soul, he's going to follow him around. But essentially, what his special thing is he uses spectral tears. So he's going to do roughly as much damage as Blue Baby's soul. So now we're going to have 2 familiars that are going to be running around the room doing some damage for us. He should follow Blue Baby, yeah. So now you see we've got these little guys. Not terrible, you know, there's some utility to that. So yeah, we'll let that happen. Okay, this is interesting. If we can get a whole bunch of hearts, we can really take advantage. Wow, that was some bad luck on the fortune teller there. If we can get a whole bunch of hearts, I'm cool playing this blood bank until we win, because it's worth it. 2 hearts? Well, that's going to be some plays for sure. So here you can already see the benefit of being Cain in having this increased luck, is that we will get many more plays on the shell game simply by virtue of we are more likely to win, so we're more likely to get hearts, so we're more likely to be able to use this blood bank. So this is pretty great. Essentially, the one downside is that you're more likely to win and get Scatol, and so that can be dangerous because you can accidentally kill the shell game too soon, essentially. Alright, let's keep going. Just keep running it down. Money, money, money. Nothing else. We're going to get more money that we can use on our portable slot. We've gotten tons of bombs out of this now. It's pretty nice. As you can see, I will continue to fire. Oh, don't you pay out. Don't you pay out. Oh, and therein lies the downside. You win more often, so you're more likely to pick up Scatol. So let's talk about Scatol. I mentioned it earlier. It's not a special item. This makes it so that flies are no longer aggressive towards you. So red flies, the ones that are normally blinking that will try and chase you down, they turn into black flies, which don't actually harm you. The other flies, they are affected in some way. So there are motors, which are the ones that are 2 flies. They'll then split into 2 single flies upon death. With Scatol, they no longer do that. They just die. And then the big flies will move slower. The boomers and the red boom, they will essentially they will move a lot slower, so they'll be a little bit easier to hit. So, you know, not a bad item. I'll pick it up. I don't love that we killed the shell gamer so quickly, but we're going to run this a little bit. Oh, well, and there we go. So we picked up the IV bag, the thing that you don't want to come out of there. So what is the IV bag? Essentially, and you always want to pick it up after it spawns because you want to make sure it doesn't spawn again. The IV bag, essentially, it allows you to exchange hearts for coins, just like the blood bank does. And you can do this on the fly. Much like we have our portable slot, which we're using to be able to use the slot on the go, the IV bag is the blood equivalent of that. Walk around, turn your hearts into money. I am going to use it once, and I think you can actually spam it and get 2 uses out of it. Yeah, and then we'll go. Because we do have that one full heart that we know of over there. And if we wanted to, we could really min-max this and come back once we have full knowledge of how many hearts are left on the floor. I don't think it's entirely necessary. So we're just gonna... Oof, that was close. We're just gonna probably leave that. Let's go see what's at the end of this branch, though. Could be Curse Room. Could be... I don't know. But now that we've gotten an extra heart, I feel a little more confident in actually using things like Curse Rooms, Sacrifice Rooms, those kinds of things, if I think that they're going to pay out. Ooh, ooh. Alright, got a bomb. These neutral flies you don't really need to worry about, but sometimes it's nice to kill them just simply to get them to leave you alone. Oh, I hate this room. I hate this room because they're a little bit... These guys are really, really, really fast. And also, I've got my Blue Baby Soul running around. Oh, that was close. And he could accidentally blow up some of these TNTs without warning. But that didn't turn out too poorly. Oh, this is the worst room. This is my nightmare. This is my nightmare. Oh my god. I am in hell. I am in hell. Okay. Okay. That wasn't so bad. We've got a challenge room here. Let's pick up that coin. Got a heart, so we can actually go in here. See what's in it. The golden chest. Do we risk it? Do we risk it? Yes, we'll risk one. We'll risk one key. Tarot card. I don't want to pick it up yet because if you pick it up, you stop and do the Zelda thing for a moment, and that's always dangerous. And I already got hit anyways because I'm not in the mad skills what's the dill area of this game. Okay. Catacombs. Almost cleared. Alright, come on. Come on, come on. Alright. Let's go. Alright. Come on. Alright. There we go. Got a Justice card. It's a good card. We'll probably just use it right away. But essentially it gives you one of every type of pickup. So we got a key, we got a coin, we got a heart, we got a bomb. And it has the same kinds of rules as the slot machine, as everything else, where there's a chance that what you get will be a rare version of itself. We're not going to go into these other two rooms. I don't really see the point in it. Oh, let's try and think about where our super secret room could be. So it's not going to be up by that challenge room, and it needs to be in kind of like its own, you know, little situated location. So honestly, there aren't a ton. Okay, on that left-hand side over there, we've got 13 bombs though. So I can see we kind of do need to go into these rooms if we're going to do that. I can see a few locations. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try a couple. We're going to, if we don't get it from these two down here, say, then we'll go into these other rooms and see what's in them. So it could be here. Man, I was hoping that would just happen on the first try. Could also be here. So let's see. Come on. No. Okay. Oh, but we did break that open. All right. Can't sneeze at that. Where else? It tends to be towards the edges, similarly to item rooms and whatnot. So before I go and explore these new rooms, these ones that are kind of central to the map, I'm going to try out here by the boss room. There are two spots where it looks like it could be. So it could be here. I don't think we're going to be able to exploit this to get that up, but we could on the right hand side do that. So let's try that one first, actually. And we can actually just use the boss room as our trigger room. Alright, let's do that. Okay, wasn't in there, but we got 5 coins back, so that's nothing to sneeze at. Let's try this one. Okay, so I could be messing up my logic here, or I could just be having really poor luck, but it could be down below this one, and it could be off to the left of that other dark room that we haven't gone through. So we're gonna try to clear these rooms, because it would be really nice if we can get a room where we can spawn a bunch of eternal hearts. That's gonna be a boon. That will really be fantastic. So that's the dream right now. That's the dream. Okay, so it could be here. There it is. Come on, Eternal Heart Room. Come on, Eternal Heart Room. This is not an Eternal Heart Room. This is actually the worst possible room. I could go grab the IV bag, come in here, turn all these hearts into gold. It's going to cost me another bomb. Might as well do it, honestly, at this point. Takes a little bit of extra time, but screw it. I mean, we've got the portable slot, and you know, like we did before, I can really exploit that. And gosh, I really hoped that that was going to be an Eternal Heart Room. Okay. Takes a little bit of time to do all this kind of stuff, but it's worth it, in my opinion. And I hope it doesn't bore you guys too much to watch me go back and forth like this. If it does, go ahead and let me know in the comments. Try and be gentle in the way that you approach it. I'm very sensitive. But also, you know, it's just the kind of thing where, you know, some players like to just kind of spam through stuff. I think that it's worth taking the time to try and really kind of push your game. And I think, you know, while it's useful to have this kind of stuff, it's kind of, you know, you're playing to your min-max ability, and that's just the kind of player that I am really with all games I play. And it's good also just to be in the habit of knowing your options, you know? So, you know, doing this is one of those things where, no, you don't have to do it every time. But it's if we're on a heavy money-focused run right now with our gambit on the portable slot, so getting ourselves up to maximum or near maximum money is pretty awesome. And we do still have the opportunity to get to a couple of shops. We might get 1 or 2 more, so not a terrible idea. But now that we're in this position with our money, you know, we really could go crazy on the portable slot. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to just go pick up our portable slot. We're going to head down to the next floor and see what we've got there. So let's make our way back, Mr. Kane. While we wait, or while we're walking, the other thing I didn't mention about Kane is that he only has one eye, which, while this might seem just aesthetic for this game's purposes, it actually does play a role in that there are certain items that if we get them, he won't actually be able to use them in the same way. So like chemical peel, for example, usually it makes half of your face red, so half of your face fires bloody tears, right? And so with Kane, oh man, another big floor. With Kane, it's not the case. Instead, he fires 50% of the time. Will fire one of those red shots. So there are little things, and the way that he interacts with, say, like technology too, is also important. Okay, well, we know our secret room's here. If we want to get that chest, we're gonna have to bomb to it. So we'll think about that later, depending on what we've got. Oh wow, we've got lots of money. We're gonna play this till the end of the days, and we're Kane, which means we're not actually gonna get any fortunes, which is wonderful because fortunes are generally useless. All right, let's talk about this. We're gonna get a bunch of trinkets. We're gonna be doing a lot of talking in here. Okay, so this is the bird's foot, and what it does is essentially when you kill something, it gives you a chance to spawn the dead bird in the room. So the dead bird is Eve's unique item, right? And so when she gets hit, it spawns the dead bird, which will go chase enemies down. This bird foot gives you basically a small chance that every time you kill an enemy that you will get that for the room. 2 of hearts, not a terrible card. It will double the amount of hearts you currently have, not the containers, but just the hearts. So it's kind of a health up or a health refill, but you have to know about it. It's better when you have more hearts. Another soul heart, yes. This could be really, really, really great, depending on how many soul hearts we get. Oh, burnt penny. I like burnt penny. Burnt penny, when you pick up coins, it gives you a greater likelihood, there's a chance that it will spawn bombs. So you also get bombs along with your coin pickups. Isaac's head, I believe is what that one's called. It might be, yeah, Isaac's head. Gives you another extra little familiar that follows you around. Let's look specifically at what he does, though. Isaac. So what he does is he's just like another familiar. He follows me around, he shoots, and essentially, you know, it's another one of these. So much like Blue Baby Soul, he'd be providing a similar service, but instead he's just follows you around next to you rather than going around the room. I think, though, I like the idea of sticking with the burnt penny, although we have been sort of relying on our familiars a little bit. The Polaroid, we don't need to pick it up yet. It will drop after the mom's boss fight, but that is necessary to get through to the chest. And also it gives you opportunity for invincibility, but we'll talk about that some more when we pick it up, the mom's heart fight. Oh, and there we go. Okay, well, we will use this, get ourselves a heart. So now we're sticking with the portable slot considering how much money we have, but yeah, I think portable slot or penny, not a bad combo. Okay, so we are going the right way to the boss fight, and I think it's smart to go for the boss fight first, especially with so many soul hearts. For the chance of a devil room, the chance of turning into Guppy, we gotta go for it. Oh, and I just did a dumb move. And you guys are all probably looking at me like, you dungus. And so you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna pay for my crimes. As you can see, because I used the crystal ball, I saw all the rooms around me. And so I now know that I can bomb my way into the shop, which we're definitely going to do. We have tons of money. It'd be great. Okay. Of course. Mom's purse. Good item, especially, you know, we've got plenty of money. The reason I'm laughing is because I'm going to probably want to go back into that room that I was just in. But essentially what Mom's Purse does is it allows you to hold 2 trinkets at once. This is fantastic because, as we all know, we have to pick up the Polaroid when we go and fight Mom, and so the fact that we'll also have an additional slot for a trinket means that if we want to keep the burnt penny, we can hold on to, if we found the curved horn, that would be wonderful. It does extra damage, so we're definitely going to pick that up. Also, we have tons of money, so why not? We're going to pick up this pill because we're Kane, and so we get stuff. Well, okay, wasn't a good pill, but it wasn't a bad pill. There was no risk associated with it. We have tons of money, and we are going to pay 5 cents for a bomb just simply because you know, we wasted a lot to get in there. We're going to use one more bomb to go back into the secret room so that we can pick up another trinket. I'm going to go with Isaac's head. I think Isaac's head versus Blue Baby Soul a little bit better, just simply because I don't like the idea of the risk associated with Blue Baby Soul floating around and accidentally blowing up other things and whatnot. So, okay. What do we got going on in here? I don't love these. I think they're called Knights. They are difficult in that, oh man, in that they'll change direction on you, and you can only hit them from behind, which is sometimes a tricky thing to deal with. Oh god. Like I said, I'm not a fantastic player at this. I just like the theories behind it. Okay. One more room before the boss. It's another chest room. You know, if we spam a bunch of coins later, maybe we'll think that it's worth wasting the key on that. Okay, War. We're going to pick up another cube of meat. Not a bad thing to get. Improve our cube of meat as he already exists. I'd like to get you to charge, buddy. There we go. So War, he will charge across the screen a couple times. As long as you get used to it, not too hard to deal with. And it seems... Oh, no, 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 no! I hate bombs! It's not super hard to dodge, and it's one of those things where once you get used to it, it's move away. The problem with those bombs is when they... Oh, come on, man! Is when they shoot each other in different directions. That's what can be dangerous with those. Okay. Soon he should be... Oh, that was lame. Okay, now we just have to run around, and since we were able to get that speed upgrade earlier, we're actually not in too bad of a place to try and stop him here. Having the familiars is also nice, gives a little bit of extra damage, a little bit extra knockback, and there we go. Got our deal with the devil. Alright, what do we got now? We pick up our cube of meat, and now our little cube actually shoots along with us. So now we've got Ghost Baby, we've got Isaac's head, we got our cube of meat. Pretty nice, and he still rotates around us, so he'll still do the same kind of preventative damage. So second level cube of meat, pretty solid. Okay, we've got the Pact, we've got the Mark. I don't love the idea of taking us down to no hearts, although getting the Mark would give us quite a lot of damage. It might be worth it, because when we die again, we'll probably come back up to 1 heart, so it's really only like we're paying maybe 1 heart. It's a risk, but you know what? We're going for it. We're going to take the risks. That's how we roll. Okay, so let's talk about the Mark really quickly, the one that I just picked up. The other one is the Pact, also a great item, not as necessary for me at the moment. So, the Mark is going to give us +1 damage, it's going to give us a speed up, it's going to give us a soul heart. Pretty solid damage boost that we just got from that item there. The Pact, on the other hand, which is one of my favorite items usually, it's going to only give you 0.5 damage, and it's going to increase your tiers quite a bit. It gives you 2 soul hearts, so it essentially lets you fire pretty quickly. We're already firing at a pretty good rate, and so I think getting the tiers up, while it would have been nice, it's not as necessary as just the base damage. And the 2 soul hearts would have been nice, but since we were paying 2 hearts for both, I felt like the damage up is a more solid hit, you know? So we're going to go with the Mark. Not too bad. And let's head out all the way to the other side, where we are going to head to our item room. Gosh, I would love it if I could go into that curse room and not worry too much about my soul hearts. But now that we're on no red hearts, that does kind of change things. But look how quickly we can take enemies down. This is really nice to be able to do this kind of damage. These are the kinds of things that you really want in this game. It's just the kind of... See there, we got Burnt Penny in action. Boom. Free bomb. Worth it. Okay. A little bit more. Okay, so you see the bomb flies moving a lot slower now than usual because we have Scatole, which is wonderful. Makes it a little bit easier to hit them. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Just happened to be one of those unifications of me going in one direction, them jumping, and me being terrified of the bomb fly. Okay, got another key. Makes that one golden chest a little more likely. Little bomb guys, not so bad. Gotta worry about those guys on the outside. I said bomb guys. Brain guys. Wait for that to subside. Ooh. I want Pinky Eye. Okay, we're gonna take Pinky Eye, Burnt Penny. Okay, so where Isaac's head gave us a familiar, Pinky Eye gives us the chance at doing some poison damage. So let's look at the specifics of it as per usual. Pinky Eye gives us a 1 in 10 chance to make a poison tier, which will add 4 poison damage to our tier. So it's a nice little boost of damage every now and then. And so If we fire here for a little bit, let's see if one pops up. Yeah, there we go. Saw a green one there, a couple green ones. Those are poison tiers. So every now and then we're getting a poison tier. Pretty solid, I would say. Oh, 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 oh. Yes. Okay. We are going to be a powerhouse. We got an odd mushroom here. This is going to give us a +1 health up. It's going to give us additional damage. It's going to increase our range. It is going to slow us down a little bit. But that downgrade in speed, I don't think is really that significant when you look at how much damage we're going to be doing now. Yeah, that is awesome. That is a great one. Not a special item as well. Okay, now that we do have a heart back, we're going to risk this because it's worth it if it came up trolls. That's going to happen. But if that had been Guppy, a Guppy item, we would have been definitely vindicated in doing that. So we're still hoping for Guppy to show up. We're not doing perfectly, but we're doing all right. We have 2 keys, so I think we can be justified in taking one of these. Let's go ahead and go for this one. See what we got. Oof, that was a lot. And we got another couple keys back from that, so we will actually go and open this one as well. I don't think there's any way that I can exploit the bomb trick in this room to look for any kinds of secret rooms, and there are a lot of opportunities for them on this floor, so I'd really rather not. Oh, we got a free item. Okay. So this is kind of a nice one to get, you know, considering. So essentially, this wooden spoon, it just gives us an increase to our speed, which we just got a downgrade to our speed from the large odd mushroom, or the fat odd mushroom, I guess. And so this is actually, you know, a nice little counterbalance. It seems that we've been getting speed ups as often as we've been getting speed down, so it's been useful. Not a special item, so you don't have to worry about picking that one up. Just go ahead and pick it up whenever you want. Okay, our health's all the way up. We don't have an arcade on this floor, obviously. It's a level 1 floor, so I don't think it's worth it to go into those other rooms. I think it's better for us to just go straight for it.